Sathya Sai Wisdom Whispers, 3DMind, I am I. Om Shri Sai Ram. One of my beautiful experiences with Swami after his Mahasamadhi. After Swami's Mahasamadhi on the 24th of April 2010, the first year of Swami's Mahasamadhi, I was very sad because in 2009, Swami had come home. It was a very joyous and a divine lifelong memory for me as a soul on this earth. I heard an inner voice when I was in my room and I was very sad. Swami said, "Niche lawn mein jao aur wahan pe baitho." And then I just rushed down with Swami's commands and sat in the lawns on a chair. And I was looking at the place where Swami was sitting and the entire thing was decorated when Swami had come home. And it was such a joyous, such a happy moment of my life. And then tears again started rolling down my eyes. And I kept on looking at the place and the gazebo where Swami was sitting when he had come home on the 1st of November 2009. And then suddenly I heard an inner voice of Swami. He said, "Niche dekho." I looked at my feet, my right feet, and there I see a long cobra. I was not scared. This was the first time in my life that I was not scared. I kept on looking at the cobra and I said, "Swami," and that cobra stood up with its hood. I said, "Swami, Sai Ram Swami." So Swami looked at me in the form of a cobra and I kept on talking with Swami and I offered him a garland of bhajans, a conversation with Swami, how I would behave in my life and the rest of my life till my last breath. I promised Swami I would be the best. I would be a good human being with a good soul and a good heart because Swami dwells in our hearts. I kept on talking to Swami in the form of the cobra and after 40 minutes, there was a movement. So I said, "Swami, you should cast away this form." And then I'm very happy, Swami. I said, I would never again ask for anything else till my last breath. And then I started walking besides the cobra. And at 50 feet from my place, I walked with the beautiful form of Swami as a cobra. And suddenly, Swami disappeared. What have I learned from my experience? I have learned Swami is the creator, Swami is one and all in one, and Swami is the only one. We as I, as an ego, I am as an ego, are nothing. We are just nothing. Swami is I am, because the creator and the creation are one. That is what I realized, and I keep on realizing, and always at every breath I know that I and I am is Swami, and I evolved into I am I. Om Shri Sai Ram.